Hello, guys, and welcome back to the channel. To my left, I've got Chris. So, hope you are well.
Hi, yeah, mate. Yeah, all good to be back on. Thanks for having me again.
Hey, it's like no worries. Wait, might have a small semi-final tonight against Man U. First time in 31 years. I hope you're looking forward to it.
Oh, mate, I'm very excited. Very, very excited tonight. Obviously, it'd be good if I could have got down to the game in Nottingham, but I'm very excited, and it's going to be a good occasion. It's a tough opponent, really tough opponent. United are in such good form, and just off that narrow loss to Arsenal in midweek. Obviously, it's last weekend at the weekend. It's a it's going to be a tough game, but I'm very excited for it, and I think obviously the City ground's going to be buzzing tonight, and I think it's a place where we can get a result hopefully tonight and put the pressure back on at Old Trafford. That's my hope.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, both teams are so on form because Forest not lost at home in a while, and Man U hitting that form by Arsenal, which it's promising to be a really, really good game tonight.
Yeah, well, this is it. Our home form's been great, like you mentioned. So the confidence will be high. I think we can play. We play completely like with so much more confidence at the City ground. And I think under the lights, and it's a proper cup. I hope it'll be a proper cup tie. And I'm really looking forward to a good game. But yeah, United as well look great. That's the
Yeah,
only problem. We need to stop Rashford. I think Rashford's. I mean, Rashford's looking in phenomenal form. I don't know what his stats are exactly, but he's scored since the World Cup. He's been firing pretty much every game or getting an assist. So it's gonna be tough to stop him. But it just depends on the lineup, obviously what we put out and things like that. But yeah, I hopefully we can get a result of some kind tonight, draw, win, and put the pressure on at Old Trafford. Yeah, like I said.
yeah, definitely. I mean, Rashford, that's the thing as well, because we're expecting a sort of a swan side from both teams. I know Man U probably had an extra day where they're not at a rest where we have, so we got that benefit, but we are expecting quite a swan side. And Casemiro's coming back, and as you said, Rashford's just been in unbelievable form since World Cup.
Yeah, they finally look like their midfielders kind of sort of got Casemiro's looking great when he plays with, and Eriksen I've been really impressed with as well. And I'm not sure how many changes they'll make from the Prem team against Arsenal at the weekend. I'm not sure how many changes Ten Hag is going to make. I read today that Nottingham Post did a predicted lineup, and they have made a few changes with Harry Maguire coming back into the team and with Martinez. I'm not sure how much of that's true, but I think whatever team they're going to play, they're going to be strong, and they're going to be up for it as well. So Ten Hag's press conference as well this week, he's spoken about winning a trophy and that, I mean, I've seen on all over Twitter and stuff, they think it's a foregone conclusion, if you will, about this result, and the United fans are very, very confident about getting a result. But I don't mind being an underdog. I'm looking forward to it, and we're in good form home. Let's get a result. I'm confident we can get something tonight, and just keep it tight at the back. And who knows, on the break, I can see they have mistakes in them as well. United do have mistakes at the back, and we need to take advantage of that.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I'm not sure what the lineup's going to be looking like tonight, Forest wise. Do you have any idea? Fitness wise, Ryan Yates, is he going to be fit?
That's probably the only concern out of everyone is Yates more than out. But also Danilo came in on Saturday, and to be fair, he looked like he put in a really good performance by his stats, and it looked like they were deal already.
100%. I mean, I don't think Steve Cooper was going to play him as early as he did, but obviously the illness that Yates had meant that it was kind of had to be made, that change. But yeah, he looked really good when he came on. I was very impressed. At 21, hadn't been training for only a few days, I believe, like 4 or 5 days. So to slip him back into a new squad and play the way he did, very, very impressive. So yeah, in terms of tonight, if Yates is fit, then obviously play Yates. But if Danilo has to play and will play, then he's a very strong backup and a very strong player to have in that position. So we will see. But yeah, it's good to see other players back. It's good to see Bolly back. I think he was great, the Bournemouth one. Bournemouth game. It was good to see him back in the team. I don't know much about him, but then he was just straight in the starting lineup, so that was good to see. And then, yeah, obviously Jesse Lingard back on the bench, and then the introduction of Chris Wood as well. We've got a lot more strength and depth, so it's going to be interesting to see how he plays tonight.
Yeah, that is it. That's the best thing as well because we've got Brady got back, we got Lingard back, and he had a couple more days training. Obviously with Chris Ward, I know he got thrown into deep end on Saturday, but now you had that couple more days training, and people even said that you could tell us difference in that changing room at half time and before kick off. I mean, he will be fallible um, to be one of the players. I know he's cooked hard tonight, he played in the early rounds, but I mean, Chris Woods will be a really good person to have one in the changing rooms.
100%. I mean, yeah, the guy who's done it all before. He was prolific for Burnley. He was Burnley's main threat when Burnley were in the Prem under Sean Dyche. So, he's done it before. He's very experienced. He's good. He's got a that kind of aerial presence and kind of that kind of tall, bigger striker, hold up play. He's good to have in the dressing room, like you say, and it's good to give advice to obviously players like Surridge who are younger and playing in that kind of role as well. So yeah, he's thrown in deep end at Bournemouth. I don't think he had a day to train. I think he might have had a morning. I'm not really sure, but he was thrown straight in, and obviously it wasn't the ideal debut, and Sam Surridge came on and played very well as well. So it'll be interesting to see the team that keeper puts out tonight. I'm not sure if I personally would like to see Surridge start. I really like the look of him when he came on, and obviously the link-up play with Gibbs White and Johnson's been really good as well. So, and also obviously Scarpa as well. Again, very, very impressed when he came on. He looks really up for it whenever he comes on the pitch, whether that's the sub or starting in the starting 11. So yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a bit of him tonight as well. So it's just whatever keeper is seeing and fancies. But at the City ground, I back his, and I would love to see a result tonight. Can't
Yeah,
wait for it.
definitely. I know a lot. I even forget about Scarpa nowadays, but obviously we got him as well. And it was nice to see us get off the mark on Saturday in the league, and hopefully that would do his confidence massive. And I don't know why, but I just got a feeling that Sills might score tonight.
Yeah, well, that's the thing of him. He's if you put him in a one-on-one situation, there's not many I'd rather have in like he's class. So you saw that last year. He's prolific, and when he gets in those situations, he's got great movement off the ball as well. But obviously he had that kind of off game against Blackpool. But lots of the players did have an off game that weekend. So it's just one of those ones. But yeah, you're right. I can see Surridge getting a goal tonight. I could see that happening, definitely for sure. But yeah, that I'm really happy with the link up play as well. But Gibbs White and Johnson, that's really functioning well, and you still see all over the social media, the Forest media, and you see that link up play is something that I'm really excited about and seeing how that develops because it's in its early days still, and it's only going to get better and better and better. And their kind of knowledge about each other's games is going to get stronger. So, I'm really excited about that as well. So, but I saw a stat about Gibbs White, Johnson, and Surridge all work like their assists and goals and assists, kind of last record in recent games and our recent goals. So that's something to be really excited about as well. So yeah, I'm hoping tonight. Yeah, I'd like to see Surridge get on the pitch at some point, whether that's starting or coming on as a sub. But yeah, you're right. I would love to see a Surridge goal, and it's good to see his confidence get up a little bit because obviously many of the fans were questioning Surridge after the Blackpool game. But yeah, it's good to see.
Have you got a score prediction for tonight?
That's a tough question. It's a tough question. I'm gonna say 1-0 Forest. I'm gonna say we're gonna keep it tight for 68 minutes, 70 minutes, and I think Brendan Johnson's gonna get a goal. I think on a quick break, he's gonna get a little break, and we're gonna get a goal. I think it's gonna be 1-0 Forest. What about you, Dan?
You're the second person said Johnson to a face. So I don't know. I want to say 2-1. I think Brennan being that with it being that City one, he'll score. And I don't know. I just think now Stewie scored on Saturday. I think he'll start scoring more goals now. So I want to see Stewie to score the winner.
So you're saying it's Surridge and Johnson.
Yeah.
Are you saying who scores first? Do you reckon United score first or do we score first?
I think Man U will score first, but then I think come second half, I think we will just turn it on.
Yeah, we'll be up for it. That's the thing, Dan. We'll be up for it, mate. We'll be. I do think confidence is very high in the dressing room. I think obviously keeper's spoken a lot about the history and stuff. Players know about the history in the cup, so hopefully we can just keep that going and and keep that confidence sky high and progress and go to Old Trafford with something to work with, because obviously the United game earlier on, like in January, didn't go to plan away. It wasn't the worst. I didn't think we played necessarily badly in that game. It was just a few errors that led to goals, but it's just one of those ones. But yeah, that's a good prediction. Dan. Good prediction.
They will say about your socials.
Yeah. So I'm Coop on Twitter, and I'm Chris.Coop on Instagram. So yeah, that's my socials, mate.
So do get onto and following Chris on them socials. Thank you for coming on as well.
Cheers, Dan, mate. Yeah, I think it's crossed for tonight, mate. Hope you have a good weekend.
So thank you for watching and goodbye.